direct from Music City, USA, Cheyenne Records and INSP, the Inspirational Network, present Cheyenne Country Live. And now, from the historic Cannery in downtown Nashville, here is your host for the evening, Marty Raven.
Folks, this next gentleman is a superstar in Christian country music. He's won a whole lot of awards, including the CCMA's Male Vocalist of the Year. You know, he even says that the time is right for the public's acceptance of the songs that he sings and the positive Christian country songs that everybody else sings in the business. He believes it's the principles that made this country what it is, because it's songs about faithfulness, it's songs about family, and it's songs about God. I think that's wonderful. Sure do. He's going to sing for you tonight. He does a fantastic job. His number one singles include, I'll get it in a minute. His number one singles include No One Worships Here Anymore, Heavenly High, He Doesn't Live Here Anymore. And a funny story about a song called Jesus and John. Of course, I thought it was John, one of the disciples, but it come to find out, his daddy told him a long, long time ago there was only two that you could count on. That was Jesus and John Deere. Folks, here's Bruce Haynes to sing for you.
He started picking cotton in 1932, wearing Big Smith overalls with a pair of red wing boots. He can plant the straightest rows that you've ever seen, and Granddad's everything that I want to be. He's been sowing seed for many years now in the heart of country farm in that small Missouri town. He can quote more scripture than any man I know. He preaches hell so hot you can nearly smell the smoke. And he believes that Jesus died for one and all, and he believes that pride comes before a fall. He gets a little bit more stubborn each and every year, and the only things that he depends upon are Jesus Christ and John Deere. He thinks the older cars are better than the ones they're making now, and this younger generation's a little weird. He won't give up his blue sweater even though it's about worn out, and he's been loving Mama more than 50 years. And he believes that Jesus died for one and all, and he believes that pride comes before a fall. He gets a little bit more stubborn each and every year, and the only things that he depends upon are Jesus Christ and John Deere. Yeah, the only things that he depends upon are Jesus Christ and John Deere.
How y'all doing?
We've been working to a lot of young people across this nation. Just the other day in Oklahoma, I had two twin girls come up to me that were 13 years old. They said, "Bruce, would you pray with us?" I said, "Yes." They said, "We want you to pray that our daddy never gets out of prison." You see, he had molested them so many times. That was their prayer. In Texas, not too long ago, a 14-year-old girl came to my concert and her eyes were black. She said, when I was getting ready for your concert tonight, my daddy got between me and the door. He said, you're not going. She said, when I tried to convince him to let me go, he drew back his fist and he hit me between the eyes. The cry that I hear across this nation, 18 years on down to 8 years old, is that kids just want their parents to stay together. Greg Manuel and I wrote a song, talks about it. I want you to listen to the lyric. It's called Together.
Question in his eyes was so plain to see as we picked him up from school the other day. He ran across the yard, jumped into the car, said my best friend is gonna move away. His mama's starting over in New Mexico. Billy says Daddy ran away from home with tears straining down his puzzled face. These are the words our baby boy began to say. Daddy, tell me that you want us to always be together. And Mommy, hold me and tell me that you'll be here forever. 'Cause I need both of you together. Dad to play catch with, and the girl who serves imaginary tea. Those tiny hearts that break when someone walks away. Feel the hurt with every single beat. I know times are tough, but love can pull you through. Only for the children, it's the least we can do. You see, I once considering goodbye till that little blonde-haired boy looked into my eyes. He said, Daddy, tell me that you want us to always be together. And Mommy, hold me and tell me that you'll be here forever. I need both of you together. I need both of you together.
George Jones, Merle Haggard, Vern Gosdin, you know, they were pretty much my heroes. And of course I liked groups like the Oak Ridge Boys too, you know. And but I listened to country music
time I was real little. I was actually the guy that they made fun of in school when everybody else was listening to Three Dog Night and all these groups, you know. I was cranking out George Jones on the 08 track. Well, about 3 years ago, Epic Records, MCA, and RCA talked to me about a secular deal, and at the time, I really thought that's what I wanted. I was pursuing it at that point, writing a lot of songs with great songwriters in town. And the day before I was supposed to sign a contract, man, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't rest, I was sick to my stomach. And I was over here at the Shoney's on de Munbryn about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I finally said, God, I'll sing for you whether it's 15 people or 15,000. And when I did, I felt that peace come back, and I began to cry. And it was really comical because I had a little waitress over there that she kept coming by and patting me on the shoulder and said, now, honey, it'll be all right. And I thought, man, she thinks I'm going through the worst divorce Nashville's ever seen. But at that point, I said, God, I'll do what you want me to do. And I went back over to Cheyenne Records, which at that point was Homeland. And I told them what my heart was, and man, they jumped right on board with me, and it was the right decision.
We're going to do one more song for you, and this is a song that is a fun song to do. My buddy Greg Manuel wrote this with me. He's a great writer. Make him welcome. Right down here in the front. Greg, stand up. Great writer. But you know, when you meet Jesus Christ, you don't need them old things that you used to do. You know what I'm talking about? That's what this song talks about. It kicks a little bit. Y'all gonna like it. It's called My Old World.